All right, on to a modified Atwood machine with a cart. So the cart has frictionless bearings and the pulley is ideal. So remember, ideal pulleys mean negligible mass and no friction at the axle. We can see the cart charts that the hanger's gravitational potential energy is decreasing as the hanger moves downward. And this is divided into kinetic energy for both the cart and the hanger. So now that we have three objects in this system, we have gravitation, we have the earth, we have the block, and we have the cart. So we have gravitational potential energy of the cart, kinetic energy of the cart, kinetic energy of the mass, the block, and the gravitational potential energy of the block, and the dissipated energy, which there is none in this situation because of frictionless bearings. The cart is lighter than the hanger because more of the gravitational potential energy went into kinetic energy for the hanger than for the cart. The cart also has gravitational potential energy because the cart's height never changes. The value of U never changes. You okay if I call gravitational potential energy U because gravitational potential energy, right? There are 5 total forces acting on the situation. The weight force down, normal force up. On the cart, never perform any work because they make a perpendicular angle with the cart's rightward displacement. The tension force on the cart is exactly to the right, which is the same direction as displacement, so tension performs positive work on the cart. The tension force on the hanger is directed upward, opposite of displacement, so the tension force is doing negative work on this green hanging mass. The weight force of the mass is directed downward, same as displacement, so the weight force performs positive work on the hanger. Okay, if we look at just the cart, we don't have to draw any forces on the hanger because the hanger is not part of the system. The only energy included in the system's mechanical energy is kinetic energy of the cart. The weight and normal forces are in dark gray because they're not doing any work. The tension force is positive work, which gives the cart kinetic energy. The cart's mechanical energy is increasing, which means the net amount of work done on the cart system is positive because the cart is gaining kinetic energy by speeding up. And the only energy in the cart system's mechanical energy is kinetic energy. The only force doing work on the system is doing positive work, giving the cart energy. Only the hanger. So now we have the kinetic energy of the hanger. Weight force performs positive work and tension performs negative work, which I think you know why now. I hope. Hope it's starting to click. Hanger's mechanical energy is increasing, which means that the net amount of work on the hanger is positive. This is because the hanger is gaining kinetic energy by speeding up, and the only energy in the hanger system is kinetic energy. And the weight force is stronger than tension, so it's going to accelerate downward, so the weight is doing more positive work than tension is doing negative work. So the weight force is adding in energy to the hanger-only system, and tension is stealing energy from the hanger-only system. Consider the system of the cart and the hanger. Both kinetic energies are included, but not gravitational potential energy because we don't have the earth in the system. The tension force is now internal because the tension takes kinetic energy away from the hanger and gives it to the cart. This energy transfer is internal to the system. The cart and hanger's mechanical energy is increasing, so the net work on the system is positive. This is because the mechanical energy consists of both kinetic energies and both amounts of kinetic energy are increasing. The only external force that does work is the hanger's weight, which is doing positive work. Now if we have just the cart and the earth, again the hanger is not included, so no forces. Now we're including kinetic and potential energy in the mechanical energy, not K or U of the hanger because the hanger is not in the system. Mechanical energy of the cart and earth system is increasing, so positive net work is being done on this system. Kinetic energy is increasing and the gravitational potential energy is staying the same, so the sum of kinetic and potential is increasing. Mechanical energy is the sum of gravitational potential and kinetic. The only force doing work is tension, and tension is doing positive work, giving energy to the cart that's taken from the hanger. If we consider the system consisting of the hanger and the earth, because the cart's not included, we're not doing the forces there. So now we look at kinetic energy and gravitational potential energy of the hanger. Mechanical energy is decreasing, so negative net work is being done on this system because the sum of these two are decreasing. So that means negative work. As gravitational potential energy becomes kinetic energy, some of the potential energy goes to kinetic energy in the cart, which means kinetic energy is leaving the system. The tension, which does negative work, is only external force performing work. Although the weight force performs positive work, it's a force internal to the hanger earth, so its positive work doesn't count. Get that? Although the weight force is doing positive work, it's internal to the system, so the positive work is not done on the system. It's done within the system. All right, the whole thing, cart, hanger, and earth. We've got the forces here. Normal force and weight force on the cart are doing no work. That means no energy is transferred in or out of the system by an external force. So mechanical energy is staying constant, and the net amount of work is 0.